Welcome, my friends, allies, vassals, and enemies of the state. You know who you are. King Yorkie II here, from the House of Yorkie, taking you well back in time, the dawn. As we return for the first time in over a year to Humankind, the game. See if we can lead a successful nation. And I will be playing on nation, not a harder difficulty level. When I last played, which seriously was over a year ago, I got myself up to about Empire level where I could handle it more or less. I think I tried Civilization but lost. But it has been over a year. There have been updates, including the United We Stand, which is the recent one. And therefore, I am seriously in a learning stage here. We're going to play on nation level, huge Earth, normal pace. I won this character from the Dia de los Muertos event. We'll continue from there. 10 competitors, selected from various historical figures. And we'll continue from there. Start. Now, as I said, I am very much out of practice with Humankind. I enjoyed it. There's so many good games out there that I haven't returned to it for a while. So, united we stand. As I'm calling this playthrough, divided they fall. I hope. Of course, I may end up being peaceful. You know how peaceful I can be. A good king. Better even than Wenceslas. He was a good king. A great king, maybe. Like Alfred. After all, I have burnt cakes before now.
Our universe contains infinite stories, most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting, and a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story.
So let us tell the story.
Build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind?
Let us see.
Another day, another dawn of humankind. It is time to finish breakfast, give a rousing speech, and leap into the future. Full bellies and healthy children. I see where this is going.
What's over there? My feet.
Actually,
For the tribe!
manual battle. Get up there. In deployment. That way they're not charging down a hill at us and gaining a bonus. Almost done. And this should be successful now. A successful hunt! And we have food. And we also have our first fame. Influence, rather. Allows us, we can find somewhere to build our first outpost. Unfortunately, we're not in a good position to do so right now. I see science over here.
If you learn nothing else, you could learn what killed them.
We're at a desert. I do not like this look. This is a difficult area to start, I think. See what's over this way. That's an unknown strategic resource. Fine. More science. And get more. We found wonderful Elgar. I need somewhere that might give us some fertile ground. More science. One discovered. Is there fertile ground down here? Or is it just wasteland again? Not looking good so far. Ah. Seeds of an idea! Yesterday the tribe came across a vast tract of wild grain. The stalks swaying in the breeze like the wind playing over golden waters. The ground down grain could feed the tribe twice over. One of the tribal elders has another idea. Instead of pounding the seeds into flour, she suggests planting half of them, so the grasses may return next summer. It's a curious idea, at odds with nomadic life. Perhaps a harbinger of the future. I think it's an interesting one, and I think we will take that. No, we are not going to be able to deal with the elephant, with the mastodon. Or mammoth, whatever it is. Not at all. But it's not an angry beast at the moment. Still nowhere worth settling. Here, maybe. Let us head around here. Can we find any resources nearby as well? Science gain. Oh, and there is food up there. I wish to get that food. Good. You can come this way. You can head up here. A world aflame. In the distance, a thin cord of smoke cuts up into the clear blue skies. Fire. Calling a few tribesmen, you run closer, the smell of cindered bark and burning pine growing stronger with each footfall. You spy dancing flames and suddenly find yourselves on the edge of a settlement of fire, on fire. Many of the structures are ablaze, but even with the smoke and flames you can see these abodes are marvels of craftsmanship. You're about to direct your men to put out the fires with loose soil, when you see short, shadowed figures running away. They could become part of your tribe. You give chase now. Me losing the secrets of construction. We need a growing tribe, so that's what we will take. Willingly. Yeah, he's looking decent. Not good. Decent. No, not really. Thought it was better than it is. Truth is, there's too much junk around here. The Harappans have come of age.
This way.
We have tea. Resource.
We move.
And the Jow.
Onwards. This way.
Area. Have we found anything useful up here? You can attack them.
Is the strength.
Manual battle. Well, it's going to be trying to come up to us, so let's do that. There we are. And we have science up here. Simply not uncovering any decent area to house ourselves. Oh. That would be food at least. Nice food up there. That is stone, gold. Advantageous, but is it good enough? That's the...
Onwards. We move.
Manual battle and deployment. The Phoenicians enter the world.
Onwards. We move.
That does have 2 resources. The ground is not good. Yes, we have an era star. We have no outpost yet. We are severely lagging behind here. Let's send you this way. Hopefully someone will find somewhere soon. A tribe's legacy. You stand at the crossroads. For many moons, a tribe has trekked the wilderness, slowly, tortuously, learning the secrets of this world, and the materials hidden in the deep places. In plain sight, might be fashioned for the tribe's advantage. How the beasts and plants of lands and seas can be most fruitfully harvested, and how the myths and stories can glacially, inescapably, give power over the greatest enemies and other tribes. Now, we must decide what domain the tribe will truly sharpen. It's knowledge for the ages to come. Which will you be renowned makers, farmers, or charmers? I do like the idea of being charmers, but it might not be ideal because we have very little food around here. Gaining food per population would be useful. Gaining industry per population would be useful too, but we have more industry. I think I'm forced into being farmers at the moment. Seven and 10. We could build out here for farmers' quarters. That's nice. And this would allow us to build out here for makers' quarters. Really. Gives us the farmers. Or we could go makers over here if we do this. That will work. Not good. It will work, and it gives us 2 resources. We can't do that yet. So remind me later. Well, we could. I think we need a home base first. Now. Split these out. And we're going to go on automatic for now. Still have nothing worthwhile up here. So automatic. Lost souls! Our scout comes to you, breathless from exertion. Between gasps, he tells you the spider and the tribe not far ahead. He leads you on, then after giving a stop signal, you drop to your bellies and crawl forward into the brush. Ahead, a young woman, no more than 13 summers, is leading a ceremony. Her audience, a dozen or so equally young or younger tribesmen, many are crying. When you see the bodies laid out, you understand that they are mourning. Happens. You know what you must do. We will welcome them. These children need to be cared for and given shelter. They can help us by turn. The ancient Sumerians are there. And there is Urdan. It is time now. Claim a culture before all are taken. We can be the Assyrians. The tallest blade is the first to be cut down. We are not warlike right now. The Bantu. If you wish to prosper, you must give as much as you take. The Egyptians. Useful. Certainly famous. The Hittites. Mycenaeans. I do not wish to take a warlike culture for now. think. Between all of them, we'll take the Egyptians.
Ah, the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay.
Very important.
Entering this era as the Egyptians then? No prizes for guessing how you plan to leave your mark.
Word of your empire has now reached the leader of Midas, the Babylonians.
1,000 welcomes. I am the leader of a great people. I hope you are one who keeps their word.
Let's see if we can trade with you.
This is something you need to see.
Come now, do you think so little of me? Let there be more.
I see. How interesting.
Exchange for 24 gold, which we do not have.
That is very uninteresting.
So be it, friend.
But we know where they are. No, we must bolster ourselves down here. Look, we have situations. Here. You come down to the sanctuary. You go across to this sanctuary. Meantime, Erdan is still being created. Embassy available for construction. Following the development of diplomatic contacts with other empires, now create your embassy. Himalayas discovered. Nice. Let us move in this direction. Towards where they are. You.
Charge!
Take that down. You. Take that
Charge!
down. Erdan, 2 more turns. Ransack successful. Twice. Up here towards them.
No mercy.
Manual battle. I would like a better deployment, but we're okay with that. You will defend. You will come here. And you will defend as well. Oh, I forgot that that's available to them. That's not good. Let us move back. And that is where you will be. Yes. Right, you have taken damage. can do nothing right now. Mycenians enter the world stage. And finally, it falls. Granting us 20 gold.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
Right. Pottery workshop. Farmers' quarters. Egyptian pyramid. That are workers' quarters. Hang on, let me just double check the pyramid. It gains industry per maker's quarters, and it counts some mixed spots. I thought that was it. I just wanted to make sure. That should be enough for now. I wish you to come over here. What have we discovered up here? Anything? Science. We do not have domestication. Can use calendar. Population gained 1.
Come over here. Right.
One from Mount Kilimanjaro has been locked by another empire. Right. 60 more gold. We shall add here. Whatever that and that are, we will gain them. And I think here, you have curiosity to discover, so come back to my control. How much is it to build another? Oh, I need to be in an area that I can do so first. An era star unlocked. Good. Memphis has grown. Calendar research. Now that they are living in permanent settlements, villagers want to track the changes of the seasons and organize a planting of crops. Of course they do. Writing will take some time, but is important. I think for now, though, carpentry. Another 20 gold.
Will do.
$74. Going to take a while. We have copy, is it? Yes. And we will come back to this next time. We have Memphis. Good start. Not ideal. Branch from there next time. For now, fare thee well.